Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Cousins to throw it.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
It's a well-designed. Three wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
We got that cheat code offense. That's on, offense. Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling. Let's score on these guys, man. Let's get a few yards on this way. Down the fence. Make some plays out there. Cheat time defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
To throw, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And this one's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
A give left side to Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get only 3 there, so he leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
They go play action. Cousins.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And a
result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Falcons at 500, sitting at 5-5, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
Play action now. Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Camaro. Powerful running. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Youngway through for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Quickly a slant to Renfro. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. It got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Escapes the defender. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And here's Kamara on the read option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A 10th carry for Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Now looks like they're going to be in the hurry. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So he stopped for no gain, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this one with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on about these early exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back to throw now on first down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. One possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. Oh, good move. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Handoff now to Robinson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Koo to kick it off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Kamara gets it again on second down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. When you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for him.
He's got a man complete. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Looking deep here for Mooney. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play fake. Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up with a big 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. The pass caught by Olave. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. 2nd down and 4. They'll pound it up the middle with Camaro. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Okay, right?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. D'Angelo Malone in there to drop him for a loss on the play. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. That is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Robinson with another carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here comes 2nd down.
Put some points on the scoreboard. I believe in you, offense. They can't stop us. Down like a lineman.
Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Saints, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.